My name is Jesse Farmer. I'm from Port Angeles. I've lived here most of my life. I live here now. I'm going to try to keep this under 3 minutes in accordance with the length of time I get in public comment. This is awkward talking to you. You should be facing your constituents, not ruling from the bunker, especially by edict. And you will face your constituents, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Now, I know that you've heard, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, has come out and said there's only been fewer than 10,000 deaths as a result directly of COVID. Now, you don't need the CDC to tell you that. You live in a community where, despite what the public health officials said, which was, their hospitals are going to be full, we're going to be overrun, we need to flatten the curve, 2 weeks to flatten the curve. You remember all that crap? Well, the hospital hasn't had any load from COVID. Nobody. I don't know if one or two people have gone into the hospital with COVID. The only person that's died had severe comorbidities, like everyone else who has died from it. Kids don't even get it. And you know it. You know it at this point. You've had the health department to go to and say, they're the ones making the decisions. Now, I don't understand why we've left so much up to the health department, which is led by somebody of this unthank or whatever her name is. She has no accomplishments. She doesn't even have her own practice. She knows nothing about what it takes to build a business, yet we allow her basically by edict to open and close businesses at will. And you'll notice that when the CDC says restrict, they're happy to do it. They're searching for more cases. They're trying to get as many lockdowns as they can. And when they're searching for cases, they're testing people that aren't even sick. And if they don't tell you how many tests have been administered, you only know half the ratio. You don't know the denominator. Now, I know y'all are smart enough to know how the ratio works. If you don't know the denominator, you don't know the rate. So COVID cases may be going down drastically if they're testing, and they are testing more. So they are. And it doesn't matter anyway because nobody showed up to the hospital. It's been 6 months and you're out of excuses. Now you got schools closed, you got children muzzled, and I'll tell you this much. Denying children an education is child abuse. Do you think that you're going to be allowed to abuse children in this community and just get away with it and just go about your happy little day? Think again. Now, I know some of you like the way things are going. For you, this means that you're going to get closer to your boring little bedroom community that you want. Some of you on this city council will buy depressed businesses that you're closing at gunpoint. Once everybody's been run out and the property values collapse, you're going to cash in on that, and we all know it. The concern you need to have going forward is you're not going to be allowed to abuse this community and abuse children. You no longer have the CDC or the health department, which has been a complete failure up at this point to predict anything accurately. The question you need to ask yourself is there any leaders on that city council? Any of y'all leaders? Or are y'all just waiting to cash in till property values drop? You come in and buy something up. You were elected to lead this community, to make sure kids go to school, to make sure businesses stay open, not close. And you're failing at your job. You're not even watering the lawn. Now the question is, are you going to step up and do your job? Or are you going to wait till if you wait, it's going to be pitchforks and torches at your door. You're not going to be able to rule like this anymore. You live in this community. We know where you live. And eventually, you are going to face the direct ire of this community. Now, I'm almost at 4 minutes. Thank you for listening.